The U.S. is requiring Russia to shutter its consulate general in San Francisco and its annexes in Washington and New York by September 2, a senior administration official told reporters on Thursday. The demand was a retaliatory response to Russian President Vladimir Putin's order that the U.S. cut its diplomatic presence in Russia to 455 people by September 1. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson told his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in a phone call that the U.S. had complied with Putin's directive and informed him of the order to close Russian diplomatic facilities. The Trump administration order is the latest example of deteriorating relations between the U.S. and Russia. Last December, the Obama administration expelled 35 Russian diplomats and closed 2 diplomatic compounds in the U.S., a move described as retaliation for Moscow's interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential elections. The Russian government initially suggested it would retaliate, but ultimately decided to wait and deal with the Trump administration, which was then weeks away from taking office. The Washington Post subsequently revealed that Michael Flynn, the former national security advisor to President Donald Trump, spoke with the Russian ambassador to the U.S. about the sanctions before Trump took office. Flynn, who misled other members of the Trump administration about the content of his conversations with the Russian ambassador, was forced to resign over the episode. Both Trump and Putin have expressed a desire to pursue better relations between the two countries. But pressure from Congress, particularly from Democrats, to respond to intelligence agencies' findings of Russian election meddling, have hampered those efforts. Last month, Congress passed additional sanctions against Russia. Putin responded by announcing sweeping cuts to the American diplomatic presence in his country. Putin's goal, he said at the time, was to create parity between the two countries' diplomatic staff levels. The United States hopes that, having moved toward the Russian Federation's desire for parity, we can avoid further retaliatory actions by both sides and move forward to achieve the stated goal of both of our presidents: improved relations between our two countries and increased cooperation on areas of mutual concern, the State Department said in a statement. The United States is prepared to take further action as necessary and as warranted. The Russian government has not yet indicated whether it will retaliate again. This is a developing story. Check back for updates.